Yeah.
Right. The Hangout is now live. Hi guys, sorry about that. A bit of a panic. I was clicking go live and it was telling me it was failing, so I do apologise. And Mike obviously now realises how clumsy we are. So yeah, as you can see, we've got a guest on with us today. We've got Mike Briggs, who is the fantastic winner of the recent Social Sniper competition that we ran. We did a quick snap competition a couple of weeks ago, and Mike was the winner and really blew a lot of people out of the water and actually showed the power of what the sniper can do. And the important thing of doing that competition was just making sure that it doesn't matter whether you got 10 clicks or 1,000 clicks during that week that we did it. The object of the exercise was to get you guys to go through the tutorials, to actually put the Social Sniper into action and to actually see how the whole process works. Because at the end of the day, it's new to everybody. We started working with this a couple of months ago through the trial and error period. And then in doing that, we got better and better and a bit slicker at what we're doing. And at the end of the day, until you guys feel it and taste it and know how that system works, a lot of the information, the tutorials that we'll go through probably won't make any sense. If we're saying, right now, click this and add this code here and do a quick return here or whatever, it will probably mean nothing to you. So the idea of that very quick competition, like I say, was to get you out there, get you using it, get you some results so you can see how easy it is to get traffic, and you can get masses of traffic. It then comes down to the stage of what you then do with all that traffic. Clearly we would like you to obviously be promoting Zukul, but that might not be your case. It might be that you want to promote other things, and obviously you can see from some of the information that I do and Jeremy does as well, and stuff that we promote, as far as publicity is wise, we promote affiliate offers as well, and we generate income from that. And we don't do that to line our pockets, though obviously it's very nice, but what we do is we do that to demonstrate the power that it doesn't matter what it is that you're advertising, just the fact that you're pointing traffic to it, and as long as you're getting the correct targeted traffic, you'll get results. How big those results are depends on how much traffic you throw at these things. I mean, a lot of these big earners, when you get involved with solo ad traffic, for example, will spend $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month in buying traffic. Now, a lot of people are not in that category, but it just gives you an idea that these guys earn a lot of money, but they generate a lot of traffic in order to earn that money. You guys don't have that sort of money, and if you don't, then we're providing you with services and obviously software which will enable you to start to generate masses and masses of traffic. It could be Social Sniper, it could be the Ninja, it could be the paid traffic sources that we've got, it could be any number of other things that we've got in the pipeline, or Jeremy's got in the pipeline, that are coming through to you. But it's just a matter of throwing enough traffic at a particular offer. And like I say, it doesn't matter what the offer is. One of the offers I was looking at today is I don't know how I position this. It's a series of offers for ladies, shall we say, and it's all about ladies wanting to attract men and making them hot for men and begging for men and begging for women or whatever. So it's a series of 5 or 6 offers that are doing that, and that is totally different from what I've done in the past. Trust me. I am not a ladies magnet, as you can see, but it doesn't really matter, because if, as an affiliate marketer, now I have all this traffic solutions, if you like, I can now start to point it at different offers. So these e-cigarettes, breaking up with your ex, breaking up with your husband, how to, it could be any number of things. Okay, your world is your oyster. As long as you've got the traffic sorted, which is a large part of what we've been doing for you, or Jeremy's been doing for you over the past few months, your traffic problems are sorted. It's now the fun time about where you point that traffic to. Okay, so enough of me prattling on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hand over to Jeremy. Jeremy's obviously going to go through some bits and pieces, and then we're going to do a bit of a Q&A, because obviously we've got Mike on the call here today, and we want to sort of get people from the cold face, really. We want to get their understanding of what Zukul is, how they've found it so far, what they're using it for, and really what any other ideas about what we can and should be looking at. Enough of me. I'm now going to pass you over to Jeremy. So away you go, mate. And I'll just quickly mute myself without cutting myself off.
Hopefully you can hear me okay. Well, as Darren said, big welcome to Mike. And first we thank Mike for coming on. But what I want to do before I actually go over to Mike, I want to share my screen with you. So Mike, you might have to just mute your mic at the top. If you hover your mouse over, that will mute the mic, and then it won't sort of jump over to your screen if you're on the Hangout there. I don't know if you can see that. Right, so let me share my screen. Bear with me. Hopefully this is not going to cut me out. I'm not in the normal place I am, and my screen's gone green.
Yeah, we can see. No problem.
Yep, good. Right, what I want to do first off is, this is what Mike's been doing, and he's been posting into groups on Facebook. There's one of his ads there. This one was posted 32 minutes ago. This post was posted an hour ago. Then he's got one that he's gone out on, that goes out on Google Plus, and this has gone into a community. As you can see there's the community. It says Internet Marketing for Newbies. So this is a post that's actually gone into the community, not on his wall, and he's got a hashtag there. So whether he's done this deliberately or whether Google's just done this for him, but this is a great way for your post to get found. And then he's go over to over to Mike on LinkedIn. So as you can see, Mike has been very, very active. So I shall stop sharing my screen there. Hopefully that's your screen is stopped sharing. Is that back of my back, or have I still got you on there? Right. So I've cut me set. I cut the. That's it. I'm back out of that. So. Right, I do apologise about that. I'm not in my normal location, and just to tell you today, because at work in the office I've got a very powerful computer, and when I come home at night I've got this really old laptop. Well, today I went out and bought myself a Mac, and I've never owned a Mac before in my life, so I went out and bought myself a Mac laptop. So I know Mike has one, so I'll be probably prodding him for some tips and advice on how to use it. But anyway, enough of me about my laptop. I want you to stay to the end of this hangout, because I know Darren might have a few bits if we've got time to tell you about. But we've got something really, really exciting coming this week. Okay, we've already got the prototype up, if you like, up today. So we've got something really exciting that's coming this week, and we're excited about it because we've got some experts that have come in that we've paid separately to come in and show us how to do things on another level. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what that is, but hopefully on Friday's hangout we might be able to tell you something, but if not, it'll be at the latest Monday. But I'm hoping that we're going to be able to present something to you on Friday. Anyway, I'm going to go over to Mike. Mike, welcome to the Zukul hangout.
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, well, thank you very much for having me.
What I want to do, Mike, if you don't mind, I just want to ask you a couple of little questions, if I may. Nothing that's hopefully is going to put you under the hot spotlight, and we're not going to come round and send the police round if you don't answer it correctly. But, just tell us a little bit about yourself, Mike, and obviously I know you've got a day job, and how long have you been working online?
Well, I've been working online, I think, for about 18 months, 2 years, and I've actually paid quite a lot of money for courses on, a week's course on internet marketing and things like that. But I've always found I've never got the complete picture. There's always been something missing, and I just felt I just wasn't getting anywhere. and I was just in the in the throes of thinking, well, internet marketing, it probably isn't for me, after all. And then Zukul came along. Well, it was a breath of fresh air. I looked at it, and it just had everything was just put together. Had all the tools that you need all in one place. The modular video training is excellent. It's step by step, and basically monkey see, monkey do. Just follow the steps, and you can't help to fail to get traffic coming in. When I first started it, and I put out my adverts, and I saw the traffic coming in, I was astounded. I just didn't believe it. And it also gave me another avenue that I'd sort of decided I wasn't going down, and that was the affiliate marketing. I tried that a while ago, but I couldn't get any traffic, and without traffic, you're nothing. And then I realised that, well, I can use Zukul for affiliate marketing as well, because I'm getting all this traffic, and I can direct that traffic to my products on things like JVZoo and ClickBank. And I thought, oh, that's a bonus. But no, I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Just to for anybody that's maybe watching that doesn't know what traffic is, what is traffic? Just I mean, obviously we all know, but anybody watching that might not understand what traffic is.
Well, if you imagine you've got a shop and you've got your customers walking through the door, well, online it's people coming to your website and clicking on your website or clicking on, and that is what they call traffic. So the more traffic or the more customers you've got coming through your shop door, then the more sales you're going to make. You need to have a lot of traffic. Without the traffic, your shop door is closed.
Yeah, I mean, I just shared the screen there and showed a couple of your advertisements that you got on Facebook, LinkedIn. I mean, what about how hard was it to actually set up your for the Facebook Ninja, for example? I mean, how did you find setting it up?
Very easy. It took me I think about 5-10 minutes, and I had an advert out there. Very easy. As long as you follow the steps, do what it says in the videos, you can't go wrong. But you have to, and it's no point thinking, oh, I know this bit, I don't need to watch this bit. You have to watch all the videos and take it all in, because without doing that, you'll miss an important part and you'll find you've got problems. And that's one of the problems, is why people get problems is because they haven't watched the video in the complete sense. So you do need to watch the videos from beginning to end. And if you do that, you can't fail to get traffic coming in. I mean, I was surprised when you had the competition. I thought, oh, I won't have any chance, against some of the others that may be a bit more experienced than me. And but I entered it just for the fun of it, and I actually learnt about it by watching a recording of the webinar, the Hangout, and I thought, have I won? Is that me? And it was. I never win anything, so it was good. Was that a real boost?
How many? What was your winning traffic in the end there, Mike?
I think it was something like 1,293 clicks, and I think that was within probably a week, I think.
Yeah, we only the competition I think only ran over I think 6-7 days maximum. We only did it from one. It was a week actually. I mean, so what about the actual? Because you used obviously you were tracking your traffic through the the URL tracker there, but when you set up the Facebook, not the Facebook, the social sniper. I mean, as I've just seen on the screen, you've got it connected to Google Plus, LinkedIn. I mean, how was that for you? Did you Because
Yeah,
it's great for us really to get the feedback, to see how because we've done the videos just to see if we've made them, that people can follow, or was it difficult to set up.
yeah, no, it was very easy and simple. I mean, I'm not a computer whiz kid or anything like that, but I found it so simple, and it really just took minutes to get those adverts out onto Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn. Just very, very easy indeed. If I can do it, anybody can do it. But
That's what I keep saying. If an ex-plumber can do it, that's what I say.
yeah.
So what bit of advice? Because I have to take my hat off to you really, because you joined Zukul. How long you been in Zukul now?
I think I joined about the 3rd week in September, so I think it's not even a month yet.
Yeah,
and
I mean you got that traffic really quick,
well,
within a week. Now
I'm getting now about just over 200 clicks a day coming in, and I haven't really started yet. I'm still learning it, and still and it's got a lot more to get out of this.
You could start pointing it at some maybe. So obviously, I know you're promoting Zukul as well.
Yeah.
You could also be promoting. Running up to Christmas, there's all sorts of stuff that you can get on ClickBank or JVZoo. I think Darren's got in some future hangouts. He's going to do some more stuff on how to find products that people can and promote and get cash into your banks fairly easily. Really, it's not difficult really, because getting the traffic is the hard bit. If you've got the traffic, once you've mastered, well, I don't think there's any mastering involved, is there? From what you're telling us, it's fairly simple to get the traffic.
Yeah.
Now, what we need to make sure that we teach people is how to turn that traffic into hard cash. Because that's the next piece of the jigsaw, isn't it?
And that's what I like about Zukul. All the jigsaw pieces are there. It's not like other, programs and things where you get so much and then there's a bit missing, and without that bit you can't connect it all together. But with Zukul you can, because all the bits are there, and it is a step-by-step process, and anybody can do this. If you're really wanting to make money online, then you've got Zukul, and with Zukul you'll do it. I'm full of confidence now that my life's going to turn around after such a long time of trying to make money online and just not working. And now it is. That $100 that I won, I'll be honest, was the first real money that I've earned on the internet, and that was within a week of joining Zukul. So if I can do that in a week, what can I do in a couple of years?
Yeah. It's it's quite humbling, really, that your first time you've earned really any money online, and that's been being a member of Zukul, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So, I always say, because people say to me, what do I do to earn money online? And I know myself, and I know that Darren's been there. I've been in over the couple of years now in the internet marketing world. Even though I started out in 2004, I had websites, but not into the money making online, if you like. And I spent, like you, I've spent thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And really just looking at the screen, thinking, well, where's that money gone? It's like a sponge with water. You seem to pour the money in, and the only disadvantage is when you look back, you squeeze the sponge, you get the water back, but unfortunately you can't squeeze your laptop and get the money back that you've put into it over the years. And really that's why we started Zukul, because we were two things. We got fed up with companies letting us down, and also the information overload. We thought we've got to do something that makes it simple for us all to do. You know, so I think anybody watching this hangout that should do two things is connect with Mike, because Mike is an expert now in getting traffic. And you would have to go, if you get the amount of traffic, let's face it, if you went and bought solo ads, you know, you can go out and buy solo ads, and you're going to pay anywhere between 50 cents and $1 upwards. But we'll say the bottom end of the market, which is 50 cents to $1 per click, and you're going so you're going to spend 150, 200 bucks to get 200 clicks, and Mike's getting that a day.
Yeah, for $50 a month.
At $50 a month, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Yeah, so fantastic. So, any words of advice for anybody starting out online, Mike? Any words of wisdom?
Yes, just join Zukul, follow the system. The system's been laid out by experts who know what they're doing, and just follow it. It is easy. I wish Zukul had been here 2 years ago when I first started on this journey. I'd have saved myself thousands of pounds and a lot of time. But at the end of the day, I've got here, and that's the thing. Never give up. So, yeah, my advice is join Zukul and watch your business grow.
Fantastic. Thanks for that, Mike. I don't know, Darren, if you want anything you need to add?
He's muted.
Sorry. It was really interesting listening to you then, Mike, because listening to you, it's like going back in time, and I think sometimes we often forget. Not that we're by any means high flyers or anything like that, but it's very often that you forget how difficult it is to actually start off. And as Jeremy said, right at the beginning, we talk glibly about traffic, but actually there are people who don't even know what traffic is. And so the basis of when we were looking at Zukul and designing what would be in it and what we would find useful as a marketer now, possibly is sometimes different from what a complete newbie would come into. And so when we started it, we started to break it down, and that's why we had obviously the different packages, because we didn't want people to come in and feel like you did and like we have done, time and time again, that we're just paying money hand over fist, and we're not actually getting any return. And the fact that you've demonstrated that you're getting 200 visitors a day on a product that you pay. I mean, you may have got it at $25, as a lifetime.
Went straight in at the 50.
Oh, right, okay. So you're using it. Well, you're using one of the tools that costs, for bar the change, $18 a month, and you're getting 200. That's very quick math. That's 6,000 visitors a month. Now there is, depending on what it is that you're doing, okay, marketing, that is a awful lot. I nearly swore there. That is an awful lot of traffic from a standing start in your first month. Now there is nobody at the moment who can generate that, and I think it's just incredible. Well, and really, the next step is what we then do with that. And I think you're right.
Well, I didn't know. It shows you really. I mean, although I've been doing it for quite a while, I'm still relatively new to this, and I didn't know the true value of what I'd got. Traffic, to me, they were just numbers. But listening to you guys, that amount of traffic seems to be a lot to get. So I'm obviously doing something right. Yeah. And I'll keep doing it.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you an idea of what you might want to do with it. And I'm going to do a screen share just to show you. And hopefully I won't crash anything. Now I'm glad you said that you're in the $50, because I'm going to show you something here. Part of the $50 means that you get a blog. Okay, so obviously you know how, well, you may not know how that works, because obviously you've only just sort of got started. But you have the ability to do blogging. Now, I've just Googled how to get traffic to a blog, or how to get lots of traffic with the phrase blogging. And actually, at the backspace, there you go. So how do I get traffic blog? That's all I've done. And then I've just gone through here, and I've just picked this one. I mean, I could have picked any number of them. So I've just picked this one on the first page just to see what it is. Now, this is clearly, I haven't gone through it in any detail, because obviously I was listening to what you were saying, but clearly this is a blog post, and this is really what I'm going to start to bang the drum on. We've obviously talked about you know, using social sniper, and obviously we're going to talk about the Facebook Ninja, but they're effectively methods of you getting lots and lots of traffic. What I want you to start to think about now is that, as Jeremy has just said, is that you are now effectively a traffic expert, because you can now drive in 6,000 visitors in the space of a month to anything. Well, what about if you started to send that to your blog pages, which is talking about how to drive traffic? And obviously, one of the things that you know, if you've got the tracking tool on there as well, and you could easily get Google Analytics put onto your pages as well. You know, just need to Google that. But if you started to write posts about how you are using Social Sniper, you could give them screenshots of how Social Sniper is working. You could even do videos where you don't actually have to speak. You could do screenshot videos, which is a technique that Jeremy and I have been trying to master this week, and having done videos for years with speaking, it is flipping difficult to do a video without speaking. So there's all sorts of ways that you can talk about how you drive traffic using Ninja, and how you drive traffic using Google Plus and the Sniper and everything. Because what that will do is we'll start to do two things. It will give you a hub, I think, as Jeremy calls it. It gives you a hub that you can start to use to advertise on, because you'll do a bit of talking about how you've got the Social Sniper working, and you might have a link in here on how to buy the Social Sniper. You might have another post here that is talking about, you know, how to use traffic effectively with affiliate offers, and then you might have a link in here which takes them to perhaps an affiliate offer that is linking to traffic. You know, so you don't have to necessarily sell the Zukul product, but you could be starting to put into your blogs information about you know, how to drive traffic, how to make money with affiliate offers. Could be any number of things. The number one problem out there for network marketers and internet marketers is traffic, lack of leads, and that is just not an issue that we will ever have with Zukul. You know, we've got, well, Jeremy's got loads of ways that are also going to come down the line, which are going to drive masses and masses of traffic. So that is something that I would strongly suggest that if you haven't done already, is you start to think about putting blog posts. And it's not masses. You know, if I click on here, we're not talking about a large amount of writing, and there is nothing wrong with you. Okay, I'm going to give you a bit of a thing here. So here you see he's got a link to something here. He's got another link there. He's got another link here. There's another link here. Now, there's nothing wrong with you literally thinking, oh, I'm rubbish at writing. What happens if you just copy all that, copy that, get rid of that, and there's his blog post. I'm not saying you then go and paste that into your blog, but what you can now do is you can read through it and start to put your experiences in there, your spin on it, use your words. You know, there's lots of information that you could put on there, which you know, from your background, having obviously just spoken to you, you know, you've got a massive story. You know, if you started a month ago and you're getting 2,000 visitors a day, that is a huge, really successful story. And if you then start to talk about that in your blog, then you're going to start to generate a lot of interest, because what you can then do is that once you've written your blog, is you then take the first 10 lines of it and you put that onto your Facebook Ninja, and then you post your Facebook Ninja with just the information about your first 10 lines with a link back to your blog. So the Ninja is actually working for your blog as well, or the social sniper. You could link that back to your blog. So there's all sorts of things that you can do which will start to build your blog. And what I'm not going to talk about tonight, but I will talk about on Friday if we get time, is I'm going to talk about these tops. And I've just made a new tab here that I'm going to populate between now and Friday. So if you're watching or reading the blogs, and obviously some of you will be, then there's going to be new information that's going to be starting to appear in this tab here. And again, it will be advertising Zukul products, but it will also be demonstrating how you can use Zukul to sell other products as well. And obviously there'll be links in there as well. Not suggesting you buy anything. I'm just going to use it there as an example for you to, as a touch point for you guys to have a look at. But certainly, let me cancel my thing. There we go. But certainly one of the things that you really need to start thinking about is you've got all this traffic, and at the moment you're pointing it to Zukul or Zukul, which is great. But I would also think about taking a slightly different approach, or a left field approach, and pointing it to information on how you're using Zukul, information on how Zukul is helping you drive traffic, information on how Zukul is helping traffic, make offers on JVZoo. And I keep going back to JVZoo as an example, because the JVZoo top sellers, those are usually highly professional written sales pages which convert really, really well. So if you've got 200 visitors a day, well, siphon 50% of those off to a JVZoo offer, and start to get that working for you as well. So there's lots of different ways that you can use that traffic. Sorry, go on, Jeremy.
Yeah, sorry, Darren, to interject there, but just with the theme of the blog, you see, this is, if you send traffic, you see, Mike's obviously proved that getting the traffic is the easy bit, and the gurus, I've sat and listened to gurus over years telling you that the traffic's the hard bit, so the traffic's the easy bit. Now, if you send your traffic to maybe a landing page, which is fine, which is great, that's a good way to send your traffic and hopefully capture in that lead, and then you get them into your autoresponder. But with inside Zukul now, you can build autoresponders and post them into your blog wherever you want them. Obviously, you've got an autoresponder that's on your blog all the time, but you can actually get what is called like retargeting traffic. So somebody comes to, say, in this case we're saying about Mike's blog. They come to Mike's blog. He might have, I know Mike does blogging already and posting already, because he spoke to me about it, but if you send someone to your blog and you're giving some tips away on how to get traffic, or how to join JVZoo, or how to join ClickBank, whatever the tips are, or how to sweep your driveway on a Sunday afternoon, whatever the tips are, people come to your blog, read the article. But if you've got other a blog's your website, it's your hub, and there's other links that they can possibly click on, they think, oh, let's see what this is, and you can end up actually retargeting that traffic. You've bought them to have a look at your blog, they've read some interesting content, you don't have to sell anything in that content, but the point is they've come to your hub, and the more times you get them coming back and back, the more chances you've got of selling to them, and it's all in the content. If you're going to send somebody to rubbish content all the time and it's just sell, people are going to get fed up with that. I mean, let's face it, sites like eBay, Amazon, they don't advertise online and just send you to a landing page. They send you to a page with products on, and then at the bottom there's other products that are similar to the one that you're looking at. So you start to get this traffic and people come into your site, and you can, you know, siphon them off into other offers. You know, and if you're, it's a great way of, you know, and if you do it regular, that's the thing to do, is to try and get a bit of momentum. I'm not saying you've got to post every day, but, you know, if you could post once a week to start with, do one post once a week, or if you're, you know, your day job takes up too much time, you say, well, I'm going to make one post every month. And then you advertise that with either the Facebook Ninja and the Social Sniper. You advertise that post for the whole month. So you send 50% of your traffic to your blog, like Darren said, and the other 50% you either send to you know, either Zukul or to another offer. But keep a steady flow of traffic coming into your blog, and that's a great way of branding yourself, because this is what it's all about. People buy from people. They don't buy from a picture. You know, they might click on an image on Facebook to start with, or on, you know, on Google Plus. But when they actually come, the human interaction, and they can see that you're a real person, and you know, you're not giving them a load of what I call buffalo dust. You know, you start to build up a rapport with people, and then they start to become your customers, and that's the perfect way to go, you know. And I've seen Mike, actually, I tried to look for a couple of your posts today. Mike has actually put himself in the image. You know, he's made an image and he's put himself there. He's standing nicely in his suit, and another time he's got with this just a headshot. You know, it's all about branding yourself. So I would suggest connect with Mike, and because I think he's becoming a guru, and he might not even realise it, to be honest. So get him to give you some tips on now he's getting the clicks, because obviously his images are correct. You know, his images are correct. So I get in contact with Mike. Maybe he can give you some tips. Sorry, Mike. Hopefully we don't fill up your inbox there with people trying to contact you and picking your brain.
Happy to help. I like helping people.
Cool. Okay, one more question from me, Mike. What sort of things now, or what would you find particularly useful that perhaps we haven't got, or something that we've got that you would like to see improved, or whatever, you know? No, sorry to put you on the spot there.
Yeah, difficult that one, because there's such a lot there that's good anyway. Maybe something about making videos.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously video now is the main thing. I mean, businesses should have videos, and we're businesses now, you know, we need videos, and I think some instruction on how to make good videos. I mean, there is software out there that, you know, you can buy, but there's different ways of doing it, and maybe that might be something you might, you know, look at. You know, making either
videos. Do you mean like where you're doing presenting videos, or slide videos, or presenting type videos? Okay.
You know, so like you're presenting a product or something, or you're presenting, you're marketing yourself, and you know, type of thing. I think that might be, you know. It helped me, and I think it probably help a lot of other people as well.
Yeah, okay. There is, in the Jukebox training, there is a great video series. Well, I think it's good. It's not mine. But there is a great one by Miss K, who does YouTube. Now, it's about 20 videos long, but they're not long videos. They're maybe sort of 15, 20 minutes. It's focusing on YouTube, and it talks about setting up a YouTube channel and everything like that. And before you start doing videos, that's the thing that you need to definitely get your head around. But as far as doing the presenting and doing the videos, that is something that definitely that you do need to get your head around. It's not something that that comes naturally. It doesn't come naturally to me or to Jeremy. We do it because it's part of what we have to do, but it's not something that we, as you can tell, we're not particularly good at it, and we just hope that people think that our mistakes are choreographed, and they're not. They're just
Well, I'd rather watch some of your hangouts and some of the professionals. Real,
Right. Thank you.
Been at
I'll
it
take
for
that.
some of the big weeks.
Flattery gets you everywhere. Flattery
Yeah.
gets you
I
everywhere.
hope so.
You know where to send the money to.
There's another $100 we've lost now.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, you're right. I mean, I do a lot of videos now, but it's very rare that you see my face on them. I do put my face on them now and again, but I generally do talking over. And again, there is easy software. It's free software out there at the moment. I think it's out of the Camtasia studio. Is it Duke or Jump or Jute, or it begins with a J? But there is something that you can do which gives you 5 minutes worth of free video in, and you can do slides, you can do slide share. There's lots of free stuff out there where you can talk over something, and that is probably the best way to start. But you're right, there is something that we need to do on that. I know one of the things that Jeremy's working on is some software kit, but actually there's a lot of that kit out there at the moment. So we need to have a look at what's good, what's been tried and tested, and then we'll then have a look at how we adapt ours. Yep. But you're right, there is a big market there for video clearly at the moment.
It is a daunting. I mean, I've sat sometimes all day trying to make a 3-minute video. Oh, I don't like that. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. And but it's something that, if we're doing what we're doing now, it's something you've got to get over and get perfected, because it's, again, it's like Jeremy says, it's branding yourself, and what better way to do it than video?
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got to get over that hurdle.
Absolutely. Well, you've already got a video here. Obviously you can download this and you can upload it onto your blog now.
Yeah, I'll use this for marketing. That's for sure.
Okay, lovely. Have you got any questions for us, Mike? Anything while you've got us?
I don't think so. No.
Don't try too hard. Don't try too hard,
yeah.
Mike. You don't have to ask us a question. It's okay.
It's not an interview.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm quite happy with what I'm doing. I'm progressing with it and moving forward day by day. I mean, it's just keep doing it, and I'll keep, and it's working. So while it's working, I've got no questions.
Cool.
Yeah, keep getting that traffic, Mike. Keep getting that traffic. We're gonna hopefully over the next few hangouts, as we maybe this week. I know this week's nearly finished, halfway through. It seems the weeks go past so quickly, but I think Darren's hinted there he's going to do some stuff on the blogging and show people how to actually turn their traffic into cash that gets from affiliate offers, and also marketing Zukul. So I just want to say thank you, Mike, for coming on. It's been a pleasure. We'll have to have another beer. Me and Mike did meet for a beer in London when he was down in my neck of the woods. So I look forward to having another beer with you. And I think you're an inspiration. You really are. I think you've shown how easy it is, and to get 200 clicks a day. As Darren, I didn't realise, when you actually do the maths, 6,000 clicks, that would cost you at least $3,000 a month, $3,000 a month you'd have to spend to get that sort of traffic, and that's phenomenal, really. When you start putting money to it, and if you go to a solo ad provider and 50 cents, and that'll be rubbish traffic at 50 cents,
It isn't. This is targeted traffic. It's quality traffic that's coming in. It's not just any old traffic.
Yeah, I think that's fantastic. So thanks, Mike. Hopefully we'll get you on another hangout when you're making your first million, and I look forward to that. And you can buy me the beer then.
I'll be spending that $100 winnings in Florida next week. I'm going over there on Monday. So
lovely, very nice.
Fantastic.
Have you fixed the plane for your travel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get caught in any traffic on the way to the airport. Right, I think we're coming up to the hour there, Darren. That sort of whizzed by, didn't it? That's
yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Great. We haven't crashed anything. We've done all sorts of things today.
We haven't
Well,
broke
you're getting
nothing.
better.
Yeah, we are. Have you got anything more, Jeremy, that you want to touch on?
No, I just well, I think a closing thing is, Mike has proven that if you carry on doing today what you did yesterday, then tomorrow you're only going to get exactly what you've got today. Well, Mike's proven that he's changing his tomorrow because he's doing something different. He's doing something different. He's bringing in traffic, and he's going to go. I just see the sky's going to be the limit, because the more slick he gets at it, the more traffic he's going to get. He's going to really perfect his ads. I mean, what was it? Less than a few weeks now, and you've got that amount of clicks, which is phenomenal, really. Once you master, as you start to become a guru, because obviously you're a master already, but as you go forward, I believe that we're going to see a lot more of Mike, and I look forward to having him on a lot of hangouts in the future. Thanks very much. And that's fantastic.
Brilliant. Okay, well, I'm not going to add anything to that. That was really good. Thank you very much, Mike. Really, really appreciate you coming on. And like Jeremy says, it's really quite humbling that this is still very much our baby. This is our, we think it's the best thing in the world, but to hear other people having success with it, it just makes the whole thing really nice. It's nice anyway, but it's just nice to have real people, with respect, ordinary people who are having, phenomenal success in really quick time. So thank you very much. Appreciated it.
I think it'll be a household name in a while in the internet world.
Well, yes, that would be nice in the internet world. Yes, it would be. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to say thanks very much. We will be hanging out again, same time, Jeremy, 8 o'clock-ish on Friday.
Yes, sounds good to me. Friday, is it? Yep.
Yep. And we've got quite a few things to get ready, so Thursday's going to be quite a busy day. And we'll look forward to speaking to you on Friday. And as Jeremy says, we have something that we're going to show you, and we might have something else as well. Depends on how quick I get with me typing. But keep an eye on that blog, because that page is going to start to develop, and obviously the benchmark has now been set. 200 clicks a day. 200 clicks a day. That is, from a standing start, it's just incredible.
It is.
All right. And on that note, I'll speak to you soon on Friday. Take care. Bye bye.
Right.